Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. For today's URC Round 13 review, a very much mixed bag for the South African side. The Bulls and the Lions going down, whilst the Sharks and the Stormers recorded victories at home this weekend. So not a good time to be an away South African side, and a very frustrating loss, especially for the Lions, who have dropped out of that top 8. They are just 1 point out of it, so not a train smash. They can still recover, but personally think I missed a massive opportunity to really sort of secure that spot in that top 8, or at least sort of secure, a good run in for the rest of the season. But we are into a 2-week URC break, so very frustrating to get a bit of momentum into this competition. However, after that break, we will see pretty much most of the action taking place pretty consecutively. I think only some of the teams who remain in the EPCR, which will be hard, obviously, after this weekend, will be involved in a couple more matches to come. Before we look at the results as well as what the table's looking like, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with Friday night, shall we? And a woeful performance from the Bulls, who, I mean, at first half wise, they've done very well to neutralize Leinster. We're in the fight. Very nice big physicality on display. Looked like it was going to be a typical arm wrestle before probably the worst 40 minutes of rugby the Bulls have played this weekend. Saw Leinster run away 47 points to 14 victors. Just absolutely pulled the Bulls apart in that second half. The bomb squad very much being put to good use. A lot of the subs coming on at similar times in that second half, early in the second half, which really sort of turned the tide for Leinster. As a result, Bulls have dropped down to third place, but still remain in pretty good position to secure a home playoff. Dragons getting a victory over Zebra, a bit of a close game. We kind of thought it would be kind of the best of the rest type of battle. Down at the bottom of that log, but Dragons at a home at Rodney Parade, you kind of expect them to have a little bit of an edge of a Zebra side, which has been playing well. And Benton, who have been sort of slipping a little bit when you consider they were sort of that top 2, top 3 for a lot of the season, and then suddenly all of a sudden find themselves basically outside the top 8. A very important victory against Connacht, who've gone back-to-back losses, and as a result have dropped out of that top 8 and sit in 10th place. Benton have moved back into 6th place, so very much sort of back into the sort of playoff and Champions Cup qualifications. The Sharks followed up their victory against Ulster with another victory against Edinburgh and are up to 13th place on the table. Too late, really, probably to try and mount a charge for the top 8, but can hopefully try and build a bit of momentum to go into next season and start to give their fans something to cheer about. A very frustrating game. Lions going down to Ospreys, 36 points, 21. A little bit of a late fight back, but far too many errors. Very inaccurate at times, and a very frustrating game. Lions have won that game, and they would have probably been sitting about 6th or 5th place. They currently now sit down in 11th, just 2 places above the Sharks. But when we look at the table, you'll see very much still in contention for top 8. A huge victory for the Stormers from an importance point of view, not so much from a scoreline point of view. They left it late. Ulster kept them scoreless, or tryless at least, for most of the game. But a late try just giving them the edge over Ulster, who's tough season do continue. They do remain in that top 8 in 8th place, but haven't had the type of season they would really like to have had. And then finally, the biggest result of the weekend, in terms of literally a marginal victory, Glasgow Warriors hammering Scarlets and to move themselves into 2nd place before Munster saw off Cardiff. Maybe not their best performance, but got the job done and sit in 4th place. So if we look at the table, this is how things head going into the break. Leicester sitting at the top there with a 5-point lead on Glasgow Warriors. More to the point, they've got a 9-point lead on the Bulls, and so can probably afford to potentially rotate that squad that they send down to South Africa. Glasgow Warriors still plays with 49 points, then the Bulls with 45. Munster now just behind the Bulls with 43 points. Stormers with 39, Benton with 37, and after that, the incredible tight race. Lions through to Ospreys, just 1 point separating 11th and 7th. And just 3 points separating 11th from 6th. So it's very tight for those last sort of 3 spots in that top 8. After that, there's a bit of a drop of 10 points between Cardiff and the Lions. And as mentioned, the Sharks, whilst there might be 2 log positions behind the Lions, they sit 16 points behind the Lions, so very unrealistic for them to try and get to that top 8, which is 17 points away and just 5 more rounds. But anyway, so you've got Connacht, so the rest of that top 8, they're Benton, Ospreys and Ulster at the moment, just 1 Welsh side, 1 Italian side, 2 South African sides, 3 out of the 4 Welsh sides currently sitting in that top 8, and both Scottish sides. Edinburgh at 1 point off, so 1 Scottish side inside the top 8. So a bit of a scramble, I think, for these last 3 places. Stormers, very important victory. Had they lost that all of a sudden could have been in and around that fight. But look at the fixtures to come, for example, some more favourable games for the likes of the Bulls and the Lions, who are back at home. Lions have Leinster, but we expect it to be a rotated Leinster side. Similarly with Bulls versus Munster, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Stormers, on the other hand, they have to go away to Ospreys. And so that would be more complicated for them. Sharks also going on a bit of an away leg. Let me know what you thought about the round down in the comments below. Please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.